And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my jaw harp. So yeah, this is a what you call a jaw harp or a Jew harp or a mouth harp. It's literally just a fucking rolled piece of steel or brass or whatever you fucking get one made from, with a little fucking flexible bit in the middle. You literally put it against your raw teeth like this, curl your lips around it, and you pluck said little floppy bit, and that's how you get that. Damn, it fucking vibrates the shit out of your head if you don't hold it right. And seeing as how my teeth are not perfectly straight, I get a little odd vibration here and then. But yeah, you gotta fucking know how to play that shit, and I don't. I got a fucking cheap $4.99 one on Amazon. After watching a video about it a long time ago, I wanted one, and then I just said, fuck it, why not? It actually took me a lot longer to figure out that I was holding it wrong this whole time. I was holding it real gingerly like a little bitch, because that's what the instructions in a lot of instructional videos say to do. But no, as soon as I fucking gripped this shit like a man and fucking pressed that shit against my teeth, like, let me give that one more go. So yeah, if you flick your tongue around, I'm good at it. You get those different sounds. It's probably the dumbest fucking instrument I've kind of figured out how to play, but whatever. So yeah, welcome everybody to Hanging Heavy. Another episode, another day, another dollop of Daisy. Not a sponsor. I know it's kind of sudden, seeing as how I posted one late on Monday. But you know what? Continuity, motherfucker. And, honestly, statistics haven't changed very much. I have, since I recorded Monday, literally no listens. Nothing, registered. So yeah, I'm literally fucking three downloads since Monday. I don't know if it'll tell me exactly what time. Sunday, Monday at 7 p.m. is when people, or 8 p.m. 2 people, and then 1 at 11, 1 on Tuesday, Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, 1 today. That's not true, because it only shows fucking 4 listens. So 4 listens from 7:15, which was Monday, to today, 5 days from then. So yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hanging Heavy, the podcast where the conversation can get as heavy as the host. And I'm your host, Desecrator, always coming to you live from the studio. Today I'm not really set up for how I like to do things, so I'm just gonna fucking freestyle it, wild style it. I asked a couple friends of mine if they had any interesting news that I'd like to talk about. So one of the things that caught me off guard, I'm a fat guy, obviously, judging by the show name. Hanging Heavy. And so yeah, I guess you could say that my fat ass likes to eat. I wouldn't be this way if I didn't eat, right? That's not true. You could have a glandular problem. Thank you, Internet White Knight. I'll take it from here. And a good friend of mine, I'll call him Malbolgia, he told me, or unleashed some information about Taco Bell having new extra spicy Reaper nacho steak fries. So apparently they introduced the first ever French fries in January of last year, 2018, which were taco fries or fucking whatever they're called, nacho fries. There we go. And those are fucking delicious. If you haven't had, it's probably the best French fry out of a burger. That's not from a burger place, because they're like seasoned fucking. I wouldn't call them steak cut fries, but they're pretty thick with 3 C's. Thick. Yeah. So yeah, and you don't have ketchup at Taco Bell, so they come with a little nacho cheese and you. Oh, that's fucking awesome. You can ask for the cheese on the side if you don't want nacho fries or the plain chips and cheese nachos. You can just ask for the cheese and fucking get extra cheese on all the fucking shit they got there. That's a pro tip. You're welcome. But yeah, so apparently these new fries, Steak Reaper Ranch fries, are apparently a order of fries topped with zesty Reaper Ranch sauce, made with the infamous peppers, marinated steak, and nacho cheese sauce. A little bit of tomatoes and sour cream to slightly lessen the sting. Now, their steak isn't fucking world class. You're not gonna fucking have... It's no filet mignon. But their steak is a decent take on what would be normally considered beef. I don't know if you can really call the meat they serve at Taco Bell meat. It's meat styled. It's not pink mush, but... Or excuse me, pink slime, but it's not meat either. I think there's more meat in dog food than there is in Taco Bell, but that shit is delicious. But yeah, apparently they have some kind of Reaper. What is the actual Reaper fucking pepper? Is it just the South Carolina Reaper? Let's see, South Carolina Reaper pepper. Let me just make sure that's exactly what it is. Yeah, South Carolina Reaper. So yeah, apparently this is the pepper that's in 2013 Guinness Records declared it the hottest chili pepper in the world, surpassing the previous record holder of the Trinidad Scorpion. The Scoville scale on average is 1.57 million Scovilles. Now, your run-of-the-mill jalapeno is about... let me get that actual Scoville. Where's the Scoville count? Usually from 3,500 to 8,000, depending on how mature and pure said jalapeno is. Jalapeno, as all my non-colored friends would say. Jalapeno pepper. So yeah, that's fucking child's play compared to the fucking Reaper. See what the Scorpion Butch pepper weighs in at, from 500,000 to 1.5 million Scoville. Damn, that's fucking ridiculous. That's like fucking ruin your weak kind of stomach problems. Now, I'm Hispanic and I like a little bit of spicy. I guess I'm not a true Mexican, as you could say, because Mexicans like that spice. I like spicy, but I don't fucking like hot. There's a difference. There's some people out there, like my boy Carhartt, that fucking used to get off on eating the hottest shit ever. So yeah, that's a thing. I'll probably check that out and maybe get back with you next week. Maybe I will, because I think my boy Malbolgia actually has tried some. So we'll compare stories during the week about that. I think he'll be a pretty good commenter on that, since he's also a man of stature. And alongside these Taco Bell Reaper fucking nacho fries, whatever the fuck, Sonic, the fast food chain, I don't know if they're exactly everywhere in the United States. Sorry, other countries. I know Taco Bell is. I don't know if it's an international thing, but look it up. If it is, you're welcome. Try something new. Your butthole will beg me for it if you don't already get instant diarrhea from Taco Bell. But Sonic is rolling out their new Reaper Spicy Margarita Mocktail Slush. And, yeah, I didn't think that was a thing. I rarely go to Sonic because their food is pretty shit. But, I mean, I go to Taco Bell, so who the fuck am I to judge? But, yeah, their summer slush lineup features a strawberry daiquiri, pina colada, and the Reaper Spicy Margarita. Oh, this is the one that my friend Malbo should try, not the fucking fries. I don't think he goes to Taco Bell. But yeah, he told me that the spiced margarita fucking Reaper thing, it's not instantly hot. It kind of fucking creeps up on you. He likened it to horseradish or what's that other green shit that the horseradish is trying to be? Edamame? No. That shit you use for sushi. Fuck. God damn it, it's slipping my mind. Green shit with sushi. What the fuck? No, that's not wasabi. There we go. I'm an asshole. I've never had actual wasabi because the only shit that we get here in America is fucking dyed horseradish, passing off as wasabi because wasabi is apparently very fucking expensive and hard to get if you don't know the places. So yeah, that's a thing. Let me see if I have any research bookmarks. Yeah, no, these suck. Let me take a quick break, and I'll come back and hopefully I'll have another topic to talk about. Rich and rare. So, I guess I don't really have any articles to pull up right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just talk about something that's been in the back of my mind for a while. But since I haven't been at the place that I worked at last for a good while now, I kind of forgot about it. But I was looking at some notes, and there was something that I wanted to bring up about my actual boss, the store manager at the place. I won't divulge that information because I'm a professional. But fuck him. But no, I noticed that was not an attractive man at all. He was tall as fuck, darker than the night. He's Hispanic, so that's kind of weird. Ugly as fuck. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the ugliest guy in the world, but I mean, I'm no Prince Charming either, right? I have my character flaws, and you know, I'm okay with that. But goddamn, this guy was fucking ugly. It was hard to stare at this fucking motherfucker. Oh, no, it wasn't. He had a mole on the tip of his nose, so like it fucking... I knew I kept staring at it. I'm pretty sure he noticed too. But whatever, we're not here to fucking have a who's better looking conversation. No, it was more about some of the shit that he carried as accessories. And as a man, it's kind of hard to carry accessories without looking like a bitch. Yeah, I mean, there's a wallet. If you're brazen enough, you can carry a wallet chain. I mean, jewelry, bracelet, necklace, whatever. You know, you're run-of-the-mill generic shit. Sunglasses. And some guys take it even further. This guy, for some reason, carried a fucking Merce. And for those of you not in the loop, a Merce is a man purse. In, like, an ugly fucking designer one. It was totally a women's bag, but he carried it and he was proud of it. And like, why do guys do that? Like, I understand carrying like a messenger bag or a backpack or something fucking masculine. But even then, like, it's more utilitarian than it is about gender or style or fucking anything. But this guy carried like a designer one. I think it was a Michael Kors, not a sponsor. And it was fucking hideous. And obviously for a woman, but he carried it. And I guess he carried his important documents. And this motherfucker had an iPad, and he would just go to the fucking break room and stay in there for a fucking hour, an hour and a half, whatever his lunch required him to be there for. He had a fucking Bluetooth speaker so it didn't sound like shit. The motherfucker was trying to make it as comfortable as possible. And that's all he carried in that stupid bag. I never saw him doing fucking paperwork the 3 months that I was there. Anyway, so yeah. If there's anyone out there that listens to this and carries an attaché or a merce or a beautiful designer luxury handbag, I mean, not a handbag. What the fuck would you call it? The European name is an attaché. And I forgot the show that used to be on the WB back in the day. I don't fucking remember what it's called. But I heard probably the fucking best insulting line about an attaché. Like, it was a family show. And the father was your typical fucking, oh, like, I'm a man's man. And I don't want my son to have any homosexual tendencies, right? Because that's not cool. This was pre-2019, people. So don't judge so hard. And the guy's like, hey, you're forgetting your purse. And he's like, it's the son is telling the father, it's not a purse, it's an attaché, it's European. He's like, oh yeah, what is it attached to, your boyfriend? I don't know, that's a fucking awesome zinger. I wish I could talk to my dad like that, but I know if I told him that, he'd be like, what? Like, oh no, nothing. So yeah, I don't know why, that just fucking bugs me. It looks weird. Like, carry a fucking messenger bag. No one's gonna fucking question you. No one's gonna call you out. No one's gonna judge you. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy has shit to carry. Either way, like, designer bags are fucking made to look good. They're not made to be fucking useful. That's what women don't understand. Like, you could buy the same fucking item for fucking pennies on the dollar compared to that thing. Like, you could get one for fucking $30, and I'm sure that fucking bag costs them somewhere to fucking $300, $400. I get the flex, but it's kind of a lame flex. Like, dude, you can only carry like 3 sheets of paper in that thing. Maybe even an iPad Air, because those things are thin as fuck. But the way they're making them now, I wouldn't even fucking trust a bag for that. I would put that shit in some fucking styrofoam blocks, inside a gun safe if I could find one big enough, and maybe wrap it in bubble wrap, because them shits come bent from the factory, son. And that's normal, apparently, to Apple. But we're not gonna get into that. So yeah, that was my 2 cents about fucking guys carrying women's purses and calling them a man purse. No, dude, that's a fucking woman's purse, and you're just carrying it. Is she in the bathroom? Are you just holding it for her? She gonna be back, or? Well, whatever. Rich and right. So, for those of you that are not accustomed to hearing me or know anything about me, I'm Desecrator. I'm a Leo. I'm 5'10". I like long walks on the beach, and make sure that shit is not during the day, because I had a bad experience burning my fat ass feet in the hot fucking sand. Shout out to Poppy. I'm sure he still remembers that. But yeah, recently I got a gift. If you don't know anything about me, I collect the most retarded stuff, and I know I shouldn't say retarded anymore. Oh, it's 2019. You shouldn't make fun of mentally challenged people. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. Excuse me for that word usage. I grew up in the 90s when it was okay to say shit like that. That's like people justifying I grew up in the 50s and 60s that racism's okay. In the PC world that we live in now, I don't live in this world, but whatever. I don't want to fucking rustle any jimmies. But yeah, I like to collect shoes. Like I'm not a fucking full blown sneakerhead. I don't look for the next big drop. I'm not waiting in line and fucking trying to cop that merch, you know. But like if I see a cool pair of sneakers that I like, I'll take them, right? Jordans are always nice. I don't fucking see what's the problem with liking Jordans. They're fucking pretty badass looking. They're the sneaker to own, you know. They're the sneaker to collect. There's so fucking many of them. I think the last pair that I have that's most current is the 32. That's a fucking science, that's a science fair shoe. That's some designing innovation there. There's like a fucking carbon fiber plate in the foot cup or some shit to prevent hyperflex in your archway. I don't fucking know. I don't wear them because they're fucking too fancy. Plus, I'm afraid to break that carbon fiber plate. I'm a big boy. But yeah, I got some Jordans recently, and they're fucking nice. But I like hats, like caps, I guess. Like I have four trilbies in a green, two different shades of brown, and one that's like a blue, white, gray kind of color. And I have a fucking pork pie, solid black felt, and a bowler. But I need to get that one steamed and re-shellacked. But I mean, baseball caps, like fucking the new era. I wish they were a sponsor. I have fucking 40 of them here, just scattered everywhere. And after I cut my fucking long ass hair, I could actually wear caps and not feel weird about it, you know? So my collection has grown, excuse me. I am sipping a little bit of that infamous benchmark. Sorry, puppy, I'm probably gonna kill a bottle without you. You're always working. My hard man, my man working hard. Sweat it off. Let me smell that gooch. Oof, excuse me there. But yeah, so I have some custom ones and some that I've painted myself. And I mean, humble brag, right? But I got one recently as a gift, and I'm gonna shout them out because it's pretty cool. The hat itself is, I mean, a typical baseball cap, but it's a flex fit, and flex fits are kind of hard for me. I have a fucking huge head, but this one fits from a 7 and 5/8 to an 8. I'm usually an 8 in fitteds. Humble brag. I got a big head. That's what she said, but only on the top, not where it matters in the pants. But yeah, so yeah, the hat itself is, I mean, just your traditional baseball cap. Flex fit, so there's no holes in the back for a snapback. Snapbacks are also hard to find because I have a fucking huge head and they look weird. But yeah, so it's a flex fit, heather gray, and it's I mean, decent quality. It's a quality hat, right? The hat itself is from 210. It's a 210 fitted. So I guess they're gonna get a shout out. But the company that customizes the hat, this hat is customized. So it's heather gray, and on the front there's like a badge, and the badging looks like a license plate. It's printed on a leather strip, this license plate, and it looks like the Texas license plate, right? Because I'm a proud Texas boy, humble brag. And you can have whatever you want put on said license plate. So I fucking loved playing Grand Theft Auto online and Grand Theft Auto just in general. So you could customize your fucking license plates in the game, and mine was my gamer tag, Desecrator6. But I spelled it DESECR, the number 8, R, the number 6, right? I mean, to make it look more like a license plate. Oh, you should have used the number 2 and 3s for the E and the S. Yeah, well, fuck you. I designed it, bitch. So yeah, I have that on the license plate. It's a mini Texas license plate with Desecrator 6 on it, right? On the front. I don't know, it's fucking clean. It fits a little more snug than I'd like, but it'll stretch out over time. I'll stretch it out with my big head. But yeah, it's the new item in my collection, and this hat itself comes from the company City Lokes. And City Lokes, let me go to their homepage. I'm on it right now. So it's City Lokes personalized gear. And I guess they're, if you know the Lokes brand, they're more for your fucking, your cholo lowrider clientele, I guess. That's what Loke chic is. Lokes are big in the Hispanic community, right? I mean, Ice Cube is known for wearing Lokes. I got my Lokes on. Yeah, I got my Lokes on. I don't even think that's Ice Cube, but you get my drift, right? It's a pretty well-known scene, I guess. So yeah, citylokes.com. Be your own brand. Personalized gear. So yeah, they have some pretty fucking sick swag. I hate that word, but that's what it is, right? So yeah, the quality they had itself and the gift itself is really nice. So I felt that I would give them a shout out. So if anyone anywhere has any social media, go ahead and I don't know what you say, hashtag add me or whatever the fuck. I'm not a social media user. I'm a loser. If it rhymes, it must be true. But yeah, citylokes.com. Check it out. It's some pretty cool shit. Especially if you're Hispanic, it fits the bill, you know? So yeah, City Lokes. Rich and rare. So I'm kind of in a conundrum, or just in a weird place. I don't want to say morally, because I mean, in the long run, it really doesn't fucking matter. But in the game Rocket League, there's crates that you can open up to get special items, right? And like just in every other game, loot crates, whatever you want to call them. Surprise mechanics, so EA calls it. Or was that Activision? Fuck, I don't even remember. All these big companies are fucking everyone and trying to fix their bullshit with fancy flash words and whatnot. But so in the new crate, the totally radical crate, because it's the Radical Summer event right now. Pretty cool, mind you. In the crate, there's a new car. And the new car is a fucking hatchback. It looks like a fucking... I don't want to call it... What the fuck? What are those fucking cars called? Hatchback. Let me put 70s hatchback. 70s hatchback cars. I think it's a Yugo that it reminds me of. Let me put Yugo. 70s Yugo. 70s Yugo. Fuck, I put Yogo. Idiot. 70s Yugo. Yeah, it's a Yugo. Fuck yes, it's a Yugo. It's a Yugo with a body kit on it, alright? And the car itself looks fucking sexy. And the thing with Rocket League is every car is basically the same. They all go the same speed and they all fly the same. They all jump the same, right? But within each car, there's small little differences mechanically, right? So, like, they all have a different hitbox. And the hitbox is what affects how the ball reacts to the car, right? And the pros in fucking every tryhard in the world uses the Octane, which is, I guess, the perfect hitbox car height combination. I don't fucking care. But yeah, I mean, each car handles differently, even though they're not supposed to, you know? That's as easy as I can explain it. Some people like the flatter cars, like the Dominus or the Mantis or the Guardian and the new fucking Rocket Pass. Some people like the fucking boxier ones, which would be the Octane, that's number one, or fucking not the van, but the Marauder. It's like a fucking off-road truck. That one was supposed to have like a really good hitbox. The Twinzer is basically the Octane without the fucking spoiler. Let's be real here. But this new one is a sexy little fucking Euro hatchback looking fucking thing. Boxy Euro hatchback from the 70s. And it has the same hitbox as the Octane. So a lot of the cars have the same hitboxes. I mean, it's got to be really hard to make a bunch of different cars and have so many different schematics. And I mean, just the generation of combinations they could do would be ridiculous, right? Like, it would be too much for a game that was, I got it for free when it was the free game of the month on PlayStation. Humble brag, that's when the game came out also. So I've been around since the beginning of Rocket League. And yeah, the Octane, you can tell like it performs differently than all the other cars, but it's so boring. Like every like the pros use it, so it must be good, right? And that's the mentality that everyone has. Like no one's like, you have to try which car works good for you, right? And like the Octane works good for me sometimes, but for the most part, like I hate looking like everybody else, right? Like I want to stand out a little bit. So this new car has the same hitbox, but it's a different looking car, and that's fucking cool. So excuse me. So the conundrum that I'm in is I was playing casual online with a bunch of randos, as you do in casual, and I asked anyone if they were willing to trade the new car for 5 keys. 5 keys would essentially trade up to $5, right? In real money. You can buy keys. You can earn keys by playing, just from playing. They're free, right? But if you want to speed up the process, you can buy them, just like every fucking in-game currency. And so yeah, I was playing, and I played with this one dude. We played duos, and we fucking stomped these guys. We stomped the team that we played. We played another round, and we stomped them too. And I noticed the second team that we fucking romped, one of the players had the new car. So I put a message in the main chat, like, hey, are you down to trade the car for keys? You tell me how many keys you'll take for it. He told me to fuck off. I mean, not in those words, but like, he said no, he wasn't down to trade it. He just got it. Cost him 20 keys. So I understand that. I'm not going to be a bitch about it. But my teammate said, I have the car. I'll trade it for you. Just invite me to a trade. So I invited him to a trade. I bought a set of 10 keys, which would translate to $9, $10 with tax, right? And I told him, I have keys. How many do you want for it? He told me the car is going roughly for 2 to 3 keys. He'll do 2, but if he does 3, like, he'll add in some extra crap. And I said, whatever, man, it's your car. I was willing to go 5, like, straight up, right? I wanted the car that bad. I'll give you 2 extra keys than the car's worth just to get the car, right? I don't care about trading in this game. I'm not trying to fucking make money off of shit that's not real. That's fucking stupid. But I mean, it's a real thing, but I don't care about that shit. I just want to play the game, and I want to have cool shit, right? So I told him, I was like, well, whatever you want, it's your car. I'm down. Just tell me what you want for it. And he was like, okay, I'm down for the 3 keys. I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. That works for me. I was going to give you 5, but yeah, I'll do 3. So he puts the car into the trade. I go to put the keys in, but for some dumb fucking reason, when you purchase keys, they put a hold on the keys that you buy for a week. So you can't trade anything you buy with keys. You can't trade anything that you open with those keys, or you can't trade those keys for at least 7 days since you purchased them. So if I bought them noon Sunday, I won't be able to trade anything that I opened with those keys or the keys themselves till Sunday the next week after noon. So I told him, oh fuck, I forgot they fucking put a time limit on these keys, right? So I have the keys, I just have to wait for them to be tradable. And he's like, you know what, it's all good, take the car. And he gave me the car, right? I told him, you know what, just for that, I'm gonna spot you the 5 keys. And he said, cool. And I said, just make sure you add me, and by this time next week I'll send you the 5 keys, right? Now this is where the conundrum part comes in. I was playing with a friend of mine, or not a friend of mine, like an online friend of mine, and he brought his boy into the game that we were playing. So like, he was like, oh, fucking sweet car. And like, I told him what I just told you, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, like, I could totally ghost this guy and just erase him from my friends and block him so that he can't see when I'm online, but that's fucking asshole. And like, I'm a man of my word, right? And his friend was like, yeah, that is pretty dick, but at the same time, man, fuck that guy. You should totally just ghost him and get a free car. When he said that, like, we all started cracking up. I mean, that's a funny notion that I'm having such a moral dilemma on digital items, right? Stuff that doesn't really even exist. But at the same time, man, I don't want to take that hit and fucking. I don't want to take that negative karma hit, right? Like, if this was a video game, like, that would be negative points against me, right? For being a dickhead. So, I don't know what I want to do. For any of you that can care to give me some advice about that, should I ghost him? Should I pay him? It's been a couple days. I don't know exactly how many at this point, and maybe 4 or 5 days now. I still have maybe 2-3 days. I could totally ghost him and erase myself off the face of the earth. Or should I just pay the dude, right? I mean, what he did was kind. He didn't have to do it. So leave a comment below. Like, comment, share this. Make sure you put this on your social media. Like I said earlier, I don't have one myself or for the podcast, which is a detriment to the podcast itself. I don't know how I'm going to grow other than that. I mean, mouth of word can only go so far, and people stumbling across it haphazardly. I mean, that's natural, true underground growth, but at the same time, like, I want it to succeed, right? Like, this shit ain't free, and I'm not working right now, so it's kind of a grind. So yeah, I mean, if you don't want to download the Podbean app, that's the easiest way to listen to it. Podbean also hosts a lot of your other shows that you probably listen to. But with the Podbean app, you automatically get notified when I upload or post something. You can like, share, comment. You can also go to the website hangingheavy.podbean.com. If you don't want to download the app, you can stream it from the website that they graciously give to me, hosted by them. You can also check it out on Spotify. Spotify, just type in Hanging Heavy Podcast and you'll find me there. It should be on iTunes Podcasts, or the Google Play Podcasts, or wherever you find podcasts on Google Play. It's also on YouTube. You can just type in Hanging Heavy Podcast and you'll find every upload that I got. You can comment, like, share, fucking ring the bell, whatever fucking people say on that shit too. But thank you again for listening in. I'm your boy Desecrator. This has been Hanging Heavy. And much love, Rich and Right.